If we believe today's FBI's story that this case was covered up for 4 years, and they're being charitable and alluding to incompetency. But you can't be this incompetent, right? If you've got these cell phone pings and it's dead to rights, how could you be this incompetent? If you believe today's FBI story, then you need to make some arrests at the FBI. You definitely, if you don't, I think there need to be arrests at the FBI and prosecutions, and there of the people who were there who covered this up, because you can't say it was just bad investigation. And you need to be firing everybody who touched this case, because they're not going to solve the next case, if you believe that.
You may know this better than me, but there was a lot of talk about cleaning house at the FBI. Certainly Kash Patel's entire pre-nomination and confirmation story was we have to clean house. I think he actually argued that we need to shut it down.
Right.
Has there been a house cleaning?
I don't think
so. Are you aware of
so.
anything?
This Jocelyn Ballantine, she's still there at DOJ, and she's been, not only she's there, she's the lead prosecutor against this suspect now, and we already know she's biased, so that part hasn't been cleaned house. They didn't say they fired the people that worked on this case. They said they brought in a new, they moved those people off to the side and brought in a new crew, and that's how they made this breakthrough. Here's another possibility that needs to be discussed, because this is the one that Kyle Seraphin, I think, has mentioned as a possibility, that the FBI really isn't that incompetent, that they did have this gentleman as a suspect, and they found enough information to clear his name already and never went to the trouble of arresting him and doing a press release, because there was something extenuating, something that exonerated him. That's also a case that, there may be not a smoking gun. What's the opposite of a smoking gun? A rock solid alibi for this individual that they discovered.
Yeah.
Or it could be, here's the thing. This video that I'm making with you is going to be there forever, right? People will go back and say, oh, Massie thought this, he was wrong. I think in terms of probability, okay? Very few things are black and white until I can hold the evidence in my hands. So there's a probability assigned with every one of these outcomes. I'm not saying any of these are certain at all. There's a theory that, and this would mean that FBI individuals need to be arrested. There's a theory that they identified this guy, and they were fairly certain he was the pipe bomber, and he didn't match the profile. He's black. His parents, at least, are liberals. And so they didn't want to disrupt this narrative that they were using to jail all these January 6ers, because if the pipe bombs had been set by a MAGA person, which was the presumption all this time, then that enhanced the prosecutions, and they didn't want to take that away. If that is the case, then where are the arrests? I want to see arrests like today at the FBI. I'm not seeing those arrests.
Thank you for watching Kibbe on Liberty. You can watch new episodes every Wednesday anywhere that you consume podcasts, on YouTube, on Apple, on Spotify, whatever. Watch, click, like, check it out.